Good, Mr. President. Good to see you again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for making time for us.
It's my honor. For you, it's my honor.
Well, thank
It's
you.
always been fair.
When you say ready, all right. Well, the last time you and I talked, we were at the White House in the Oval Office, and I asked you, "Are you coming to Foxconn?" And you said right away, "I'm going to be there."
I don't mess around.
Why did you want to be here? Why is this groundbreaking so important?
So Foxconn is one of the great companies of the world. They're building this incredible plant, a plant like practically, I would say, we don't have in our country. You know, they make all of, I think, most of the things for Apple. And Tim Cook was telling me, I said, Tim, until you do this, until you get something done, meaning get the people that make the Apple product, I will never consider myself a success economically with respect to the presidency. And Foxconn came up. They're an incredible company. They're building an incredible plant. And you'll see, I guess it's 15,000 jobs. And I was very involved. I actually recommended Wisconsin. I recommended it very strongly. And I have to tell you, Scott Walker has done a fantastic job because I handed the ball to him. He took it over. I actually picked the site from a helicopter.
I remember that. It was here when you were here in April.
I picked the site, so I'm very proud of that. But I gave the ball to Scott, and he got it done. Very few people can do that.
Well, let me ask you about that because Foxconn is investing $10 billion, but taxpayers here will have to put in $4.5 billion. You often talk about the negotiating a good deal. Some Democrats think it's a bad deal. It's not worth that kind of money. Is it a good deal?
Well, I think it's going to be great because they're going to expand. I know all about Foxconn. It's one of the great companies of the world, and they're going to be expanding, and they will go step by step, and it'll go quickly, too. It's going to go very quickly. They're already talking about expanding. It's an incredible thing for Wisconsin to get. Now, a Democrat is always going to say that. You could make the deal 10 times better, and they're going to say, oh, gee, you could have done better. The fact is the deal he made is incredible, the deal that Wisconsin made, because every state in the union virtually wanted to get Foxconn, and Wisconsin has it. So that's a big deal.
Today, as you motorcade down to Racine County, the men and women in blue of the Milwaukee Police Department will be riding Harley-Davidson motorcycles.
Yeah.
You know there's a lot of pride in Milwaukee for Harley. Why you're concerned about what's happening right now with tariffs and trade with Harley-Davidson?
Yeah, well, what we're doing is other nations have been really hurting this country. They're taking advantage of the United States. We have massive trade deficits with China, with the European Union, with, frankly, Mexico, with a lot of them. And we're reversing that. I'm reversing it very quickly. And, in fact, I was the one 2 years ago and a year ago was telling Harley, why are you paying tariffs like that with respect to India? Because India was charging them 100% tariff. And we were doing that, and then I was very disappointed because we're bringing trade right back down. We're balancing it out, and we're getting taxes way down. You watch what happens very soon. So I was disappointed in Harley because I like Harley, and I was disappointed that they would be moving some of their operation to another country. I don't like that. Now, no president has ever said that before because I guess you're not supposed to say it. But I can say it. I'm disappointed in Harley-Davidson. I don't like them leaving this country.
They share your passion, though, about being made in America. I'm sure the governor's talking to you about it. I'm sure House Speaker Paul Ryan. Where's this going to end, do you think? How will it end?
Oh, we're going to have tremendous success. We've been robbed by many countries. Many of these are allies and friends. And frankly, some of our friends treated us on trade worse than the enemies. We will have this straightened out fairly quickly. Look, the longer it takes, the better the deal we're going to make for our country. Our farmers are precluded from making deals. You know, it's very hard for our farmers, as an example, to sell into Canada, and yet Canada sells into us. It's all taking place. It's all good. We have countries calling us right now really wanting to make deals, and we're going to make great deals. But we had the worst trade deals of any country anywhere in the world, no matter where you looked. Every country was ripping us. And we're not going to let that happen anymore, and we're on the way to getting it back. We've already made a deal with South Korea. That's tremendous. I mean, much better than what it was. And you'll see what happens.
All right, we'll see you down at Foxconn.
Good time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. See you later. Bye.